between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taking it about the 1. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. 4th down, Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 68 yards. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for New England. And even 60 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Parker's got it for a New England touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Cotton Bowl MVP in this stadium in 2020, Ramondre Stevenson. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Throwing Jones. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's going to find Gallup here complete. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Let's go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And right side, Henry's got it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. To throw again on second down. Jones right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on the receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Off the play fake. Jones. Targets Parker, and he's got him on the crossing route. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Fourth down, Jones. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands. We want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now, think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. A handoff left, Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 24 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To try again after the sack. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. His zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Folks' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken from about the 12. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Now Prescott. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On third down, it's Pollard. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now a give here to Pollard. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Marr on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Hey, when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there?
A second down throw for Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Prescott off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They go play action here on first down. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because the defense got it. They were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. On the draw is Stevenson. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Jones now off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact got the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to get this drive some way. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Finding Henry here on the crossing route. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 25 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 4th quarter lead. Marr now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down, Jones. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
There's some space here. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fluid, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They find some open field here. And the return across.
You see, it's two type of people in life.